Welcome to this demonstration showing you how to detect dependency vulnerabilities with Oracle Visual Builder Studio. My name is Shai Schmelzer. We'll start with a project in Visual Builder Studio that is based on NPM packaging. We have here a build job that allows us to build the project. Right now it does an NPM install step, for example. In the before build, you're able to add a specific step to do dependency vulnerability analyzer. You can simply enable this step and select the level of severity that you're willing to accept. Then you can indicate whether to fail the build, and if you fail the build, you can also log an issue in our issue tracking system in Visual Builder Studio. You can manually start the job, or you can schedule this job to run on a fixed time. You can also hook the job into your Git repository, which is what we did here. This means that every time that we modify code in our master branch, we're going to kick off this build process. So let's change something in our JavaScript code, and this in turn would start our build process that you can see executing right here at the top. When the job finishes, we can see the failure indicator over here. We can click on the job to see exactly what happened in the last run of the job, which failed. Click on the build number to go and see the information about this specific run of the build. Notice the red vulnerability icon over here. When you click on it, you'll see exactly the offending libraries that are used. And for each one, you'll be able to see the exact error message and the severity of each one. You can even drill down to get more information about the specific vulnerability you're encountering in the vulnerability database that we're checking against. Another nice thing that you can do here is you can actually resolve those issues or mute those issues. So let's take, for example, the second issue that we're seeing here, which is a low-level issue. So maybe we want to mute it. This will allow us to ignore this error in future builds. However, for the higher levels of severity issues, we're going to attempt to resolve the issue. Clicking on Resolve takes you through a process of creating a merge request. We're going to provide reviewers, and then we can choose the version of the library that would fix the issue. Sometimes we'll be able to show you that automatically. Other times you'll need to search for it on your own and put in a valid version of the library that has the resolution for the issue you're encountering. In this case, upgrading to version 301 is supposed to resolve the issue. So now we have a merge request in our queue that covers this change of the library version in our code. If we go into the merge request, we'll get the full information about why we're doing it. Clicking on changed files would show us the change in the package.json file, and then we can click to approve this merge request. Provide any information you need over here. And once you approve this request, you can also click to merge the code into your master branch and resolve the issue that we just created before. Now that we merged code back into the master branch, our issue is marked as resolved, and our build job would start again to rebuild our project with a new library. This time we're still running the vulnerability check, but this time you can see that it passed successfully. So our build was successful. We can drill down into this build and see that there are no vulnerabilities right now in our code.